Hey Kids for Christ crew. I hope you've enjoyed your December. I hope you've enjoyed celebrating Jesus' birth and time with family and friends. I know that we have, this is our first Christmas ever being at home for the holidays and having people come in to visit us. So that was super fun for us. But we will be starting back this Sunday, January the 6th. We will be starting back with our Kids for Christ at night. We've eliminated that, as you know, from the December schedule just because of the busyness of the Christmas activities and church activities at nighttime. So I wanted to give you a heads up as just to where we are. Due to a snow day, we actually are one behind. So we will be on Joseph Saved His Family. That is Unit 4, Session 3. We did the Christmas session, of course, last week, but we will be one behind just because of having that snow day. But this is a time, as I'm looking over this particular unit, you see here how Joseph was sent to Egypt and how, through just some family turmoil. And this is just a family, talk about a messed up family. You see these 12 sons quarreling and fighting and, the jealousy. And you think, what would have caused that? You think the moms were obviously jealous of one another and fighting for the attention of Jacob. Anyway, so you see that just the family dynamics there were a bit messed up, but God, through His grace, spared Joseph and allowed him to save his family in Egypt. And so then you go on to Moses in this unit. Moses was born, and you think about Moses. Moses was born in chaos and turmoil as well. He was supposed to be killed, and his mom took a leap of faith and stuck him in the very dangerous Nile River. And then you have plagues coming, Passover coming, and then of course Moses leads them to the Red Sea crossing. And sometimes we can get so familiar with these stories that we fail to see the chaos and the turmoil that was happening during these times. And yet the thing that stands out is that though these people were not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, just like the previous unit we did with Abraham and some of the choices that he made, neither was Moses. He was a murderer, and yet God used him. Joseph's family tried to kill him. Joseph was very, he liked being the favorite of the family. But yet in the midst of this, God used these men in very special ways to do miraculous things for His people as a way to protect, yes, Joseph and Moses, but really greater than that, to protect the Israelite people and to honor them and to show them that He still loved them and cared for them. And so in light of that, we have to remember and help the children to remember that in spite of tough circumstances, when we walk by faith in obedience to God and His commandments, that is when we become great. That's what makes our lives worthwhile. And that's why we keep reading about these men. It's not because they were perfect, but they did walk by faith in obedience, and they were able to see God's glory through it. And so in summary, one of my favorite verses, it's been a special verse for me, especially during when we found out about Melissa's seizures. It's Exodus 4:11. You wonder, why did this happen? Why are these circumstances happening? And this verse was really special to me during that time of realizing that Melissa had seizures and was going to have seizures for a long period of time. And it says in Exodus 4:11 and 12, "So the Lord said to him," Moses, "Who has made man's mouth? Or who makes the mute, the deaf, the seeing, or the blind? Have not I, the Lord? Now therefore go, and I will be with your mouth and teach you what you shall say." So God is a God that loves working through our weaknesses and through our tough circumstances to show off His glory. And we get to be a part of it if we're willing to walk by faith and obedience. So just keep that in the forefront of your minds as we start this coming Sunday. If you have any questions or any problems with the technology, please let us know. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.